Hey, welcome to the next week of trading. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the results I had. So I did start a new challenge. This is my results. So I went in aggressive at the beginning of the week. Forex was just not playing nice with smart money concepts. If you look here, every Forex pair I traded, I lost. So I was risking 0.8%, as you can see. 0.8. I did 2 trades here. Actually, that says 3. One was an accident. Well, not an accident. One of them triggered, and then my sentry triggered because I forgot to change the amount on it. UCAD, 1 trade, 1 loss. CADJ, 1 trade, 1 loss. GJ, I took 3 trades. 16, 20. Yeah, that's about it. 0.8% each. So you could see here I lost all of them. EJ, I took a 0.5%. Because at that point I decided I wanted to lower the risk a little bit, but I was down big time. I decided to pivot and not change my strategy, but change something. So I began trading gold and US 30. I have some, I guess you'd call them intraday scalping systems for that. So that's what I did instead. I caught a really nice gold trade. Let me see if I can find it here for you. It was on the 5-minute chart, and it was a couple. This one I missed. This would have been a nice 1 to 2. This was my trade of the day. It's based on ICT methods, but it's not in the traditional sense ICT. So this was my entry signal. I waited for price to retest and reject, and then I entered on the break, and my TP was here. I can even drag my trade to the chart so you could see it. Where was it? I had a mishap. I put on US 30. I have a robot that I use to trade US 30, and it did something strange, and it opened up 100 trades. So I was sweating there for a little while. Here you can see the trade. So I entered here. I actually entered incorrectly. I should have entered here, but I got a little bit better risk reward. I had taken, I think I had taken this. I took a different engulfing signal. I think I took this as the engulfing. That's why that was there. So anyhow, you can see here, I entered here, I exited here. I think my stop loss would have been, I think my stop loss was here at the 88.6. So it was about 1 to 1 in a little bit. So that was a successful trade. I went and traded US 30 using a shark fin strategy. It has to do with the TDI. So that strategy is pretty good. The only drawback to that strategy is that I have to be on the charts because it's the 1-minute entry. So that's what I did. I had 1 loss and then I had 1 win, and the win was 1 to 2. So that was pretty good. And then I have an hour strategy that I trade, also using the TDI, which was my second strategy where I got a few more wins for US 30. So overall for the week, I ended the week with a bang. As you can see, 1.9% in US 30, 0.7% in gold, for a total of minus 4.23. Now that's not bad considering I was over 7% in drawdown. So next week, I'm expecting to at least get this back to break even, if not higher. And yeah, so here's the update, and you can see the details of the other trades that I took. Hello, beautiful people. It is Tuesday, March 15th. Last you heard from me, I did my weekly analysis. I just wanted to give a little update on what's going on with my challenge right now. So, not doing so well, but I'm not discouraged. You could see I'm minus 4.82%. I decided to go a little more aggressive on my lot sizes this time because last time my smaller lot sizes were not doing me any justice. So I just decided to try and do a little bit smaller lot size, a little bit larger lot sizes, sorry. And then just shooting for a little bit higher of a TP. So I'm looking for like 1 to 4, 1 to 5. So anyhow, as you can see, I've taken 7 trades total, down 4.8%. So you can do the math. I've been risking 0.8% per trade. I've traded ACAD, CADJ, GJ, and EG. So just to share with you, let's go through the trade. So ACAD, I'm currently in an ACAD trade. I took a risk because I was looking for this zone. So this green area is my 4-hour zone. Price breached that, but I also noticed when it breached with a really nice 4-hour bearish candle. To me, that looked like it was grabbing all the liquidity, especially from Asia. There's a bunch of liquidity here. So based on this order block, I just took the buy there. I figured, you know, I don't know, playing it safe is not always helping. I'm not saying this is gambling or risky behavior, but I did see the change of character on the lower time frame. So if you go in the minute chart, you'll see at that zone, price was creating a high, and then it broke the high, and then I just took a market entry when it broke the high. I figured worst case scenario, it might come down and retest this order block here and pull up, which I was comfortable with. I put my stop loss 10 pips below the low. It's not looking very good right now. Excuse me, sneezing. My apologies. Woo, that's 2. Okay, well, right now it looks okay. Okay, so this is the one trade that I took. The other trade that I took, let's see if we can see it here. What I'll do is I will pull this draw profit onto my chart, and then you could see the entry, which was a loss. So this one was a market entry. I had my equity sentry on set to 5% from the beginning of my challenge, which I didn't modify. So it actually opened the trade and closed it, which was good because it saved me from losing the trade. Because I was just trying to trade just directly based on this zone. You could see I entered here. It would have entered here and then stop loss right away. So this actually saved me the equity sentry, so that's why I just took a new entry. Also, you could see it's very oversold. I don't always base my decisions on that, but you can see it's oversold there. It's very oversold here. It's below the 25 level. So, I mean, it should be due to pull up. I might get lucky. I might not. Like again, I'm not saying that this was a risky trade or a trade where I was gambling. It's pretty high probability it's at the zone that I'm looking for. It took the Asia liquidity. It created a lower low. It had a change of character in minute 1. It just seems to be going back down. My other trade that I just took that I'm still active in right now is UCAD. Same similar idea. It came to the zone. It didn't tap. Well, I guess I could use like that wick could make it a safer zone. So it kind of tapped the area. This is an hour 4. This is, sorry, a minute 15, a minute 15. And then if we look at the hour 4, you could see the hour 4 zone was already mitigated. And then there's another hour 4 zone down there. UCAD is very bullish right now. So same idea. I saw it came into the area. It should move pretty much in concert with AUD CAD. So same thing, change of character. I took my entry and now it looks like it's coming down. But what I did again, 10 pips below the low. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I did. If I look on minute 15, you can see again, it's very oversold, which is a good sign, meaning that it should reverse. Actually, let me see here. We've got some hidden divergence as well. So this is actually good. If you see you draw a line from here and a line from here, that's a hidden divergence. So, oh, let me see if ACAD has that. ACAD does not have hidden divergence, but that's okay. Okay, so that's that. The next trade I took was on CJ. I'm bullish on CJ, but intraday what I saw was, so I saw this hour zone. Yeah, it was an hour zone, I believe, that broke down and then it broke above. But what happened is that I drew out this 15-minute zone and I tried to enter off this 15-minute zone. It didn't work out very well. You could see price just breached and continued up. Now, when I look back, I can
see, and the reason I took this zone, by the way, is because you see this nice big bearish candle. Price likes to fill that. So it filled it and then some, unfortunately. So let me go to hour 4. Yeah, you can see it's created a new high, and this is my daily level, so I'll move this tonight, but this will be my new daily high is up there. So still very bullish on CAD JPY. And then GJ is not my friend. I've lost 3 trades on GJ. The first one was this entry here. It was a really nice pin bar entry. It wasn't, I removed the zone, but it was at a nice zone. I lost that trade. It hit stop loss, continued up, and then it dropped to slap me in the face. Next trade I took was on this nice, beautiful zone, which is the one that broke the previous little structure here. So I thought, okay, that's a great zone to enter off of. I entered that trade and then slapped in the face. Okay, so then price created a multi-session M, lower high. So this looks great. It looks like it's going to drop forever. Nope. Think again. Came right back up in Asian, created a new high. So I saw this nice wick above Asian after the Asian range. I thought, okay, this looks great. I'm going to take this. And then it dropped. So I woke up around, I don't know what time I woke up, 5 a.m. Eastern, and I saw this. And this was really nice because it was at this zone. Now I removed the zone, but I had marked out this zone here. Okay, nice bearish zone, nice big imbalance formed here, had to be filled. So I put a pending order here. Beautiful wicks. It went right into profit, no drawdown. It was beautiful. And then think again. So price has now wicked this upper zone here, which is the 4-hour zone that I just marked here. I marked this in hindsight. Originally, my zone I had marked was not there. It was, because that's a little bit high. So my zone originally was, I think I had this zone marked out. So that's why I took this entry here. In any event, it has not been a good start to this challenge. I am going to see, hopefully, oh, it looks like either I stopped out in one trade. No, it looks like my trades are going in my direction. So that's pretty good. My UCAD and my ACAD look like they're behaving. So let me just minimize this. And let me just put up my UCAD and my ACAD. AUDCAD. Okay. So it looks like UCAD is pulling up, which is what's causing me to have the positive pips right now, but my ACAD is not doing so well. So we'll just see. Hopefully I won't have to, hopefully it pulls up before it's 221. This one looks like it's going for stop loss. 23 pips. So this one's 5 pips from stop loss. It's probably going to hit stop loss. So I either stop loss or trade. Maybe not. Look, the minute chart is pulling back. So I'm just looking at it just for fun. But in any event, this is what I've got here. I've got UCAD in profit. And by the way, if both of these hit profit, that's about 15,000. So I'll be 5,000 ahead. So we'll see. Take profit. I set it to 5R, but what I'm going to do is when I hit this high, you can see I have an alert here. I'm going to take a look at the price action, maybe close 75% of the trade and see if we can run the rest. But yeah, this is looking really good. I see, you know, some nice regular divergence on the 15-minute chart here. This one, same thing, regular divergence in the minute chart. So hopefully these are safe. If they can move far enough before Asian session begins or before New York ends, I should be safe. So this is my update. Sorry, it seems a little long, 10 minutes, but I just thought I'd go through the explanation of why I took the trades I took and how I'm doing. Again, we can go over here and see. Not doing the best, but one win will wipe. So far I'm 96.43. One win can pretty much almost wipe that because I trade with high risk reward. So that's it for now. We'll give you an update when we have some more information.